ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is Friday, Falcon Friday, High Noon Madness. It is I, your boy OGBigsam, aka Mr. White, coming to you live from Mr. White Network, as currently constituted. Hey, we're gonna be all Falcons in all shapes, forms, and fashion. You know what I'm saying? It is Charger Week. Um, we are starting, very probably must win situation. Coming down the stretch, these 6 games to go, to make everything we need for 'em, starting with the Chargers. You know, shoot, it's not too much. Anything out of out of the realm of reality of this situation. Um, we need to come out, uh, start efficient, aggressive, disciplined. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of things in play. You know, uh, in the front office, on the sideline, in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Headed into this game, and we got to be about our business of the Atlanta Falcons. That's just plain and simple. Um, going forward at this particular time. Um, we went out and got these guys. We drafted these guys. Um, and coming in the door in Raheem's first dance as full-time head coach, with Terry Fontenot, um, doing his due. We put to our best knowledge, some installations of, building his foundation. And right here this week, a whole lot of everything. You basically y'all gonna have to empty the clip. You have a formula of empty the clip, you know what I'm saying, on every game going forward at this particular juncture. Um, it's we're in here. Everybody's broken a sweat for the most part. Hopefully we get some guys back um, coming through. But I just feel I feel Raheem is gonna tighten the reins, and shit's gonna be saying real different. Uh, with this week, um, getting to the bye week, much needed as it was. I think was a preeminent goal. Two previous weeks. Um, so there was a lot of vanilla play calling overall of those last, 2 or 3 weeks leading up into the bye week. Uh, I believe we should get um, some bodies back going going forward, especially on defense. Um, but shoot, it's gonna be a very what is it? What's the word for it? Urgent situation this week. You know, I believe it's very very urgent, very urgent. Very large sense of urgency. Um, for the Atlanta Falcons coming in against this Harbaugh led. Chargers team who I think has a 7-5 or 7-4 record, I believe. Not quite very too sure, about the info on the Chargers. But I think they some what I heard most is the inconsistency um in the team itself. But shoot, hey, we're here. We are here. I think my guy, my co-host, the franchise, the resident lineman, not just old lineman, defensive lineman, the franchise, Big Ant should be busting in here in just a few. Um, shoot, got Herbert. They do have a run game. I haven't heard anything about any injuries on that defense. Um, for the most part, that's all I know about. What I'm saying, the Chargers. What up, man?
What's going on, Sam? What's happening, everybody?
Oh, damn. Done.
Oh shit.
Good. Don't
Here
stop.
go trouble.
What's good, franchise?
What's happening?
Oh,
How much? What happened to Sam?
I'm guessing some. There you go.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope
can,
everybody,
can
that's joining us
everybody hear me?
live,
Because I can't hear nothing.
we can hear you. I hope
Can you
everybody
hear
that's
us?
watching the show, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear. I hear you.
Okay.
Shit,
I
shit,
heard
shit,
Sam.
shit.
Yeah, I hear Sam. Hmm, so quiet.
All right. Can everybody hear me?
All right, there you go.
Yes. Don, you good?
I'm great.
All right.
All right.
Well, like I was saying, um, we got these Chargers and Abear and they run game, and I haven't heard anything as far as interest goes, as far as their defense. How like they've been the last couple of years. But um, what's y'all take on this game coming in against these Chargers?
My take is just we gotta coach smart, man. We really gonna have to be in our bag this Sunday against Jim Harbaugh and that Chargers team. Like they just came off embarrassing loss against the Ravens. And we know the past couple of weeks has just been just abysmal for us, losing the way we did down there in New Orleans, and then we went to Denver, you know, and lost there. So,
Anybody know their record?
huh?
Anybody know their record?
I think the Chargers are seven
They're
and four.
7-4. Yeah, they're 7-4.
I was
They 7-4, and we right now we're 6-4. So
65.
yeah, if we could, like I said, this right here is a must win for the Falcons. Because it's gonna set the table for the remainder of the season of who we got to play next. So
Yep.
the Chargers are a playoff team. Make
yeah.
no mistake about it.
Mm-hmm.
And if we want to get in the playoffs and go deep in the playoffs, this is the best test that the Falcons are going to have in front of them. So Raheem Morris, Zach Robinson, Jimmy Lake, these guys going to have to game plan the right way this coming Sunday.
Big Ant.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. We got to get back to coaching smart and stop going away from what's working. It like that goes for both sides of the ball. Like on offense, you seen that they could not stop our run game at all. And then you know what? I don't feel like running it no more. I'm gonna pass it. Then that next play, turnover. I'm like, come on, guys. We got to stop doing this. We got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. When it's not needed. And then on defense, you see that you cannot play a soft zone if we can't get to the quarterback. That cannot happen. Period. You have to disguise some of your coverages and you know come up with some packages where you send a couple of blitzes. We're not seeing that anymore. We have to, I'm seeing too much where we're just staying back and letting everything happen, and we're not adjusting to that. Especially this last game against Denver, they outcoached us point blank. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, so we got to do better. Period.
Well, while we're on the defensive side about um are we getting bodies back? Because I haven't seen any uh personnel listed on like who's been in uh who's up, who's out, who practiced, who didn't. Um but uh as far as the defense go, as far as our aggression, our sense of urgency, our discipline, all are gonna have to be on, say DEFCON 4 levels. Um and we just gotta figure out a way to scheme some quarterback hits, some sacks. Because we need defense. We
Yeah.
need the defense to create some turnovers.
Yep.
Um, and we also need to sustain some drives.
There you go.
You know, um, we're gonna have to sustain some drives, which means including doing what works, um, calling plays from a balanced mindset. Um, and we got to be decisive. You know, it's it's just we've been way out of character for the last month. You know, if we got a receiver that's hot, we go away from. We got a running back that's hot, we go away from the running game that's hot, we go away from it. For whatever reason, we've been allergic to what works for us. You know, what up, Corey? I mean, like, but instinctively, what's been working for us, uh, done, offensively. What is your mindset of seeing what like whether it's passing, whether it's running the ball, or what is it that we're gonna be needing to do against these Chargers?
One thing you need to know about Jesse Minter's defense is it starts up front. He's going to try to do a lot of things, disguise blitzes, and have his edges, do stunts to get to the quarterback. So the best thing for I'm looking at our offensive line. We gotta do better up front, protecting Kirk Cousins, opening the hole so Bijan and Tyler can run through. I really see that this game should be a Tyler Algiers game, in my opinion. Um, but we're gonna see what Zach Robinson, who he wants to have more carries. But it's gonna have to start up front. Like all five guys on the offensive line need to be in their bag this Sunday.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then and not even just blocking and creating holes, but penalties, man. We got to do a better job with not getting holding calls, false starts. Like it's it's been like every game somebody doing something that get a 30-yard gain called back.
right.
Yeah, especially
Yeah,
when we get in the red zone. Oh my god,
yeah. Now,
every
now,
time.
you mentioned the Chargers defensive coordinator. That don't they run a 3-4?
Yeah, they run 3-4.
Yeah, yeah. That we definitely done it after what I'm saying me playing some bully ball what I'm saying this week.
Mm-hmm. That
Uh,
we talk about top going up against top defenses and everything like this right here is like I think it's gonna be the best defense we're gonna play all year.
even
Yep.
even better than the Steelers defense.
You gotta think about it. Week one is week one.
I know, but they done kept that up. They kept week one
They
and one.
kept it, yeah, they kept it up. But far as like down the stretch and being consistent, like the Chargers defense has been consistent outside of like this past week's game against the Ravens.
Okay. Interesting. We definitely gonna get a good look at him then. Like, shoot, I didn't. Mm, damn, that's that's saying a lot right there. I mm, I really thought that Steelers was Steelers defense is kind of sort of up there. Um, but yeah, Corey, you're right. It has shown. And hopefully, what I'm saying, he'll get on some kind of track, what I'm saying. And, you know, like we said, go with what works. If it's working, keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? You got to do the common sense thing. Use your weapons. Put your weapons in position to be weapons, if you will. You know, uh, what's your thought, man?
Um, I agree with Corey what he's saying. His inexperience is showing. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Hmm. Yeah, we may say the offensive coordinator run the ball and use Tyler Algier late in third and fourth quarters. Well, it don't necessarily just be in the third or fourth quarter. I mean, consistently, I think short yardage, what I'm saying, situation, third and two, second and ones, and things of that nature. Yeah, it should be bully ball. You know, it should be Tyler Algier. Um, we are getting, it's, we're talking, and then we're talking about the grand game. Um, we are getting the tight end Wallace back, which is uh, gonna help the run game. You know, uh, So that's also been part of the problem with our run game. He hasn't been in there. Our block
Mhm.
tight end, saying hasn't been in. I know that I do know he's gonna be back this year. What expectations of this run game? You know, and I'm not talking about like yards. I'm just saying impact wise. What you be looking for in this game? And
Well, that depends on the usage. I mean, are we going to stick to our run game? You know, because we all know that if we run it to our ability, this run game can control the whole game. Period. I mean, we all know this. We've proven this, under Zach Robinson and Arthur Smith. We all know this, but we have to stick to it. We can't get impatient,
Nice of you to say.
and if we can stay patient with the run game and get Tyler Algier more involved in the game plan, because just one touch a couple of weeks ago, even early in the game when it was still a game, you still didn't use them. We can't do that.
right, yeah, Don, you seem to have a pretty good grasp of the Chargers defense. What do you think from our skill position players? What's going to be a pretty high impact matchup? Turning our guys in the Chargers defense.
Running backs versus their linebackers. Like, you know, the Chargers, they do have some guys on the team, but we said this a couple of weeks ago, I think. Like, name me three guys on that Chargers defense who are all pro or Pro Bowl.
Outside of Bosa,
Outside of Bosa. Bosa, like, but outside of him, can you name me three? Can anybody name me three?
I really can't.
You can't.
You
I
can't.
really,
That goes to show you that Mentor coming in, with his scheme is working. It works for the Chargers. So, but far as the run game goes, I want to see how we're going to fare up against that linebackers this week. Because I know last week when the Chargers played the Ravens, yeah, they had a bad night that night. So can we replicate that? Because I know, yes, we know the Ravens have Derrick Henry.
right.
We have Bijan and Tyler Algier. I know you combine both of those guys up, they not Henry, but you got four legs that can actually, they can get the job done.
Well,
So
um, are they really not? I mean, we we we've seen a couple instances when they're both on. We're talking 250 yards.
Easy.
Um,
Easy.
mhm.
I, I, if there was ever a combination that is King Henry is these two. It's just, you know, and like Ant said, it's just a matter of if our our play caller can get it and make that be that. And also offensive line. Because apparently, it gets against this front. Um, we we know about Bosa. Is he healthy, or he you know what I'm saying, or what? 'Cause like I said, I haven't heard too much. Usually you have about 6 to 7 reports coming out of the Chargers and have the defense, including Bosa is you know you know I, you know when that got a crutch on or something.
Yeah, he played last week. So he played last week. So I said it's
Oh well, Don, I think you might have got an answer to your question, but I don't. What is it? Those names qualified all those and
Darwin James. That's still not three.
yep.
you know. Well, yeah, a lot gonna depend on you know the play calling, our aggression to stay with what works. Um, I think our first 2 plays on offense is gonna tell us. I mean, because I honestly believe if we coming out trying to throw the ball, it's gonna be a problem.
Okay. I gotta. Somebody just put in the injury report for us.
Uh huh.
So Thursday, full participation. Mooney, D. Alford, Kevin King, JD, Troy, Casey, and Charlie. While full participation limited. Drake London, Youngway Koo, Cordell Hodge, Mike Hughes, Jason McClellan, Antonio Hamilton Sr., Nate Landman, Chris Lindstrom, and Zach Harrison. And then nobody did not. Nobody on there did not participate.
Mm. It's interesting. I mean, it might be all by the end for the most part. It might be. It might be. I think that that secondary list. I
Mhm.
I think most of those guys are gonna play.
Oh yeah.
I think that most of those guys are gonna play. Turn James. He is out there. It's gonna be interesting. Is he fast enough to keep up with Mooney, or is it going to be the heavyweight fight with him and Drake? Or wait a minute, he plays safe, don't he?
Who Derwin James?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a
Safety.
safety.
Yeah.
he's gonna be on pit. He gonna be on pits. Yeah,
Uh, could be, but I really think they're gonna have Derwin James gonna probably be Mooney. Like Mooney, I know Mooney gonna be on the corner, but if you notice the past few games, Mooney's been bracketed. He's done had like two defenders on him.
yep. Which means Drake need to win his 1-on-ones and stuff too. Because if they're dedicating a certain amount of coverage to contain Mooney's speed, somebody somewhere over the top or underneath is gonna be open, and which also means that the B John gonna be able to get out in space. You know, um, and true, William. We can't turn the ball over either. We've turned the ball over 9 times in the last 3 games. We got to put a cap on that.
Mm.
which that line has to protect Pitts from getting them blindside hits. You know, um, and we got to catch the ball, get down where we need to get down, and you know what I'm saying, and keep it moving. We can't hand Herbert the ball. You know what I'm saying, the short with the short field. We can't do that. You know, with and Troy play, if he starts, I think our pass coverage is going to be a whole lot different too.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I think that's been that Luke
That's
from,
that's
from the
it.
from the moment Troy went down, our underneath pass coverage and run defense went with it.
To the bottom.
And people have not really taken that into account. And I get it, next man up. But when you have people out there that aren't that type of player need, you got running when you got linebackers out there that are primarily pass rushers, or, saying run defense guys, and then you end up putting them out there in pass coverage. You get what you gotten for the last 9 weeks.
So breaking news. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah,
The Bears has fired Matt Eberflus. I already knew that shit was gonna happen.
We all knew that was coming.
Like, dude wanted to get fired yesterday.
Eh,
He wanted to get fired. I'm like, you ain't calling no timeout.
Bruh,
Y'all could have tied the game and went to overtime.
exactly.
But his time is his time is up.
Yes.
So
yeah, you're right, Mr. Knight. You're definitely right there. And as far as that situation goes in Chicago, eh, they better make the right decisions going forward. And but the Dirty Birds right here this week, yes, it's a must. Um, and what do we need to see from Dirty Kurt, y'all?
man, look, I don't know, man. Like I said, he got to get that confidence back. I could tell these 2 games, and I've known Kurt for a long time. If he get in the slump, it's kind of hard for him to get out of that. So he got to find the confidence to try to make the throws that he need to. Don't overthink. If your receiver's not open, don't even throw it. Just check it down. And I know some quarterbacks, and Kurt is one of them. He don't like to be a check down king, but at the end of the day, if you ain't got if your reads ain't open, they ain't open. You just got to get what the defense give you.
Yeah, you got to take what the defense gives you and work with it. What's your take at?
Hmm. Just take what the defense give you. I mean, go with the open guy. I mean, if, if you got to check down like Don said, then check it down. So what? If it gets a first down, live with that. Don't think of it as it's only 5 yards. No, we can't think like that because in these past, even in those, couple of wins that we had before these, two latest games, we've had numerous penalties. Even when we have a big, like a 30-yard gainer, Hold in on offense. Just take what the defense gives you. It's very simple.
That's
That's
it.
all you got to do.
Yeah. William Amy says we have to play with urgency, no deep shots, read what the defense gives you,
Mhm.
blank, period. Yeah, yeah,
If it's open, go for it, but
yeah.
don't force it.
Mm-hmm. That right there in the nutshell. You know what I'm saying? Um, on the defensive side, you have to get off the field on third down. Um, we have to attack the line of scrimmage, put the line of scrimmage in the backfield, make Herbert uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? We need to hit these guys. You know, make them feel it. You know what I'm saying? Have a presence out there. You know, let them know you there. You know, um, and Jesse Bates needs to show up. We need some more of them big plays.
Cool.
You
Hmm.
know, Simmons too. Uh, this is their time. You know, to turn some tides. You know, make a play to shock value, whether it's a pick, a fumble. You know what I'm saying? Stop a run, fill a gap, knock something down. You know, we got that's from that defense and having the bodies back. Like I said, Troy T1000. He's gonna make the play in two phases, defense and special teams. He is a special teams ace, and he's made game changing plays on special teams.
That's facts.
Okay, this is why I say it. We are missing him from a bigger picture, which a lot of people do not look at. You know, what I'm saying a lot. We are missing a big piece of this team in Troy Anderson. That man is a playmaking machine. He strip sack, knocking the ball down. You know what I'm saying, causing a fumble. You know, blocking a punt, blocking a field goal. This dude does it.
This man, look, Troy Anderson, he sets the tone and the pace for this defense. When he ain't on the field, it shows.
It shows.
It
Yeah.
shows. Remember when we had Michael Walker as our linebacker,
Uh huh.
and
Oh
then they took
God.
him out, and then they put Troy Anderson in. Immediately, you knew it was a damn
Complete
difference.
change.
I'm talking about niggas with the bouncing around like you know what I'm saying. Like the body language tells you everything.
Hmm.
And JD gonna be like that as well. JD just need a little bit more time to develop.
Yeah.
Caden,
Yeah.
I see two things. Caden, we not gonna bring him back next year, or if we do bring him back, he gonna move to the outside. He got to be an outside guy.
Yeah, the natural side is outside.
He got to be an edge guy rushing the quarterback. I don't want him
Yeah.
doing anything else other than getting in the backfield making plays.
Now, don't get me wrong. I give him A for effort trying to fill in. You know what I'm saying? As the mic. You know what I'm saying? But that's not his forte. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? That's not his forte. I give him A for effort. I give him that all day. You know.
Right.
He gave. I'm talking about. He gave all he could give. You know what I'm saying? Playing that. You know. But he is an outside guy. He's a pass rusher. He's a run defender. He is not a pass coverage linebacker by any shape form of the imagination. He's not, and that's just the reality of it. I
That's
he,
facts.
he's a football player. He gives you 110%. Yeah, there's one thing that we can say about Kate Ellis. You know what I'm saying? But he's just not. He's not trans. And people who are out here talking this nonsense about this kid being the butt, y'all, you stupid. It's just stupid.
Come on. As many trashy linebackers as we've seen, you calling Troy Anderson a bust?
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Who
go do your
said
homework first, and then come back to us.
who said that?
Um, this was who was that? Freak Falcon on Twitter. Been been going back and forth on that little subject. You know what I'm
And I'm
saying?
pretty sure he think corn syrup is cough syrup.
Right. Yeah. Y'all hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't
NyQuil is
subscribed to
Kool
the channel,
Aid.
you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to it. Yeah, his elevator don't leave the garage floor. You know. Um, I myself, 3 keys. This is a game where Kyle Pitts needs to go off. Um, this is a game where Justin Simmons needs to make some impact plays. Um, this is a game where, in some way, somehow, special teams needs to make an impact, whether it's causing a fumble or blocking a field goal or blocking a punt or returning one for a touchdown, something. To me, that would be those are going to be the keys to this game.
Shit.
Oh Lord.
What-
We go
Well,
it's I'm laughing at something right now, but we'll talk about this later on in our chat.
well, give the world the 3 keys to the game.
oh Lord.
Well, I
Well,
already did it
hold
on.
on.
I did it on the heavy hitters the other day.
Oh,
Like I'm not even gonna do 3 keys because at the end of the day, it's just like it's real simple. Everybody just need to do their damn job.
yeah,
From Raheem Morris, Jimmy Lake, Zach Robinson, Jerry Gray, Hustable, everybody who's suiting up, getting game time. Do your job. It's that simple.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Uh, franchise.
Alrighty. Let's see. On defense, this is a major key. We have to do better on first and second down in order to get in, and manageable third downs on defense. That's in our favor. In our favor. Two, like Sam said just a minute ago, we have to do better at making plays on special teams. We got to stop giving up these long returns that give our the other team short fields and puts our defense in a disadvantage.
Yeah,
Three, we have to take what the defense is giving you and play smart, coach smart, and you'll win the game. That's it.
sustained drive. Sustained drives.
There you go.
be disciplined. Uh, you know, don't get no penalties. Don't get out of character.
No way. I hate you, Donnie.
You know that's pretty much in that there. Shoot. But hey, that's all I got for the madness. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, we gonna see what it's gonna be on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be sure to tune in to just that the damn it one.
End game, ATL end game tonight.
Yeah, that. You know what I'm saying? Um, anybody else ain't got anything else to, you know what I'm saying, want to throw out there before we wrap it
um, Stay tuned for Coach's Show in the morning, the Bird
up?
Feeder
Right.
at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And I got some wisdom to drop on some people this afternoon. If you see anybody, if you see anybody going out to get anything to eat today, that means their dinner yesterday was trash.
Trash.
Right.
Either trash or they ain't got nothing left.
Right. If you in somebody's restaurant today, yeah, yeah, I'm just saying that you put one out that in. You put one out that in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying, tuning in. Like I said, I love you guys, man. But you know what I'm saying, tuning in to your boy every week. Listen, you know what I'm saying, what I think about, sports. Um, and you know, we as the Unholy Alliance try to give you all of what you need in entertainment, information, facts, stats, and truth. That being said, man, shit, you gotta keep it A, you gotta keep it dirty, you gotta keep it real with yourself. Make your next choice your best choice for the franchise. The Don. I'm the OG, and we out.
I'll let y'all.
Peace.